Mā tau raurow, mā taku raurow, ka ora ai te iwi. The new NCEA curriculum requires all New Zealand schools to be integrating te ao Māori and mātauranga Māori into the NCEA graduate profiles. While this is well overdue, we are aware of the challenges that te mātaiaho presents for schools. We embrace the wero in strategically developing te whakanārahu ngātahi, planning together for ākonga success into our schools kaupapa. Our inquiry has focused on building capacity for cultural lensing to aid our staff, tauira and kura to authentically incorporate ngā tikanga me ngā kaupapa o te kawerau ā-maki into our kura.
As part of the Ministry's new directives to schools, it requires schools and boards to be developing a 3-year strategic plan, which must consult with the school community. Mana whenua input is a crucial part of this process. Our year began with our SLT's implementation of this process, in which te kawerau ā-maki were invited to spend the teacher-only day with our staff, presenting their manakura program and sharing their kaupapa, their vision and their values with our staff. Our school's approach has been that of sustainability. That relationship has to be reciprocal, not exploitative, of both the people and of the knowledge.
Our WSL voyage in this space began 6 years ago. We started with the why and understanding the entrenched historical narratives that have created our cultural bias in education and the impact this has had. We then looked at how each of our curriculum areas can more authentically embed mātauranga and te reo Māori into our strands. This saw the translation of the Tūkanga Whakaaro learning design model and the expectation that staff be using bilingual learning objectives in their lesson planning. The aim was to increase awareness and visibility. Within teaching and learning, staff were also supported to demonstrate ways they were actively using a Māori lens in their planning documents. Over the years, our team has seen an increase in module and spin design through kaupapa Māori perspectives and lensing. However, we still have a long way to go. The wero our team faces is ensuring momentum and continuing to build capacity whilst making staff aware that this journey has only just begun.
Our Across Kahui Ako Conference Day was a great opportunity for us to share our journey and knowledge in this space. The purpose of our workshop was to support teachers in developing their understanding of the impact that colonisation has had on the education system and how this has led to the inequities in education and a systemically racist curriculum that has largely ignored the importance of Māori knowledge. What we know from our ongoing mahi in this space is that the majority of teachers have a genuine desire to incorporate mātauranga Māori in their teaching and learning. However, they are unsure of how to proceed. Our goal has been to support teachers to be confident enough to go beyond tokenistic attempts at incorporating te ao Māori concepts and lensing to their classroom practices.
Our team has been continuing to lead our kura in building staff capacity for cultural lensing and understanding the Māori worldview, and in consultation with te kawerau ā-maki, our professional learning with our staff has focused on supporting our staff to plan and implement teaching and learning, focusing on te kawerau ā-maki's kaitiakitanga value. Our team learning whilst paddling this waka has been that we needed to focus on one concept, developing staff knowledge of kaitiakitanga and supporting them to more deeply embed this authentically. We realised the mistakes many schools, our team included, make is that they are trying to layer too much, which is when the shallow application and lack of true understanding occurs. In addition to this, we are committed to building our in-house tikanga processes or practices. This includes ensuring staff understanding of what tikanga is. We now have a school pōhiri process, including waiata and haka known by all staff and the majority of students. This continues to be a work in progress, and we have 2024 goals to embed tikanga processes further.
Not only will our relationship with the Kawaro Āmaki continue as we commit to their Manakura program, but we have also developed a Poutama Mātauranga, a learning progression framework based on the Education Review Officer's Poutama Reo. This tool allows staff to assess where they are on the Poutama and make goals to improve their cultural capacity. It is one of the guiding documents outlined by the Ministry and one we believe should be embedded in every kura.
This tool holds so much value, not just as another Ministry document, but because it provides a clear, direct, and much-needed reference point for staff and schools to be able to actually clarify where they are on their CSP journey. It does well to make it clear that most aspects of our education system, our team and school included, are not as far into the journey as we think we are. It allows that point to be made strongly while indicating that though we're not as far along the path as we would like to think, that the path does exist, it is possible, and it is necessary. So for where to next, it is to continue to make strides towards the next step of this Poutama and that next step towards an Aotearoa hau.